September 20, what, 3rd, 5:40 a.m. Today is September, 23rd, 2019, and it's 8:09. Just dropped my kids to school. I was on my way. I was supposed to go to the gym around now. But luckily, while I was waiting at the bus stop with my son, I checked my email. The gym sent an email saying that they closed because there's a pipe that burst. So they might open once they fix that. I'm gonna keep my clothes on. I'm gonna take this jacket off. I'm gonna keep my clothes on. As soon as I get the notification that they open, I'm gonna go. Anytime from now till I'll say 1, I will go. But after that, I can't because I don't want to be too tired to help the kids. So I have some work to do. Let me get going. Oh, another thing. This morning when I was walking my other son to school, my oldest, someone got hit by a car, a cyclist. I didn't see when it happened. I just saw the result. The guy was in the middle of the street, the bike and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm tired. Not tired, hot, and coming up the stairs, I'm out of breath. Let me go start working. All right, so it's about 12 p.m. I wasn't just sitting down waiting for the gym to send the email that they open, but I've been working, and I just finished edit at least 2 or 3 videos, and I started cleaning. So pretty much today the gym is over. 12 is my last point where I should be going to the gym so I could recuperate by the time my sons get back from school. So no gym today. The gym has not emailed me to let me know they open, and I'm not even gonna bother calling because I'm not in the mood anyway to go to the gym. But I've been working, and what I'm doing here, what's really funny is what's on the floor. This is my youngest. He has set up his little train here, and I'm vacuuming. I can't really vacuum. Now, most people will say, okay, just pick up the toys and just put them away and then do what you need to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm pretty much going to vacuum around it. I will be using this to vacuum, around each corners because he has earned the privilege to leave those toys on the floor because over the weekend, and I guess it's age, he's getting older and he's starting to understand. And as I'm talking to you, I'm picking up stuff to clear out here so I could vacuum. So I guess as he's getting older, he's starting to understand and process things where school is important. Plus, I do not play around with them when it comes to doing their homework and do what is required of them, because that's their job at this age, is to focus on school. So he did everything that I had asked him to do over the weekend. Getting up to read. I didn't have to tell him. I didn't have to fight with him. And as a matter of fact, on Saturday, there's a homework that he was doing, and they put the wrong name of the character in the homework where he had to describe it. I think I was recording it. I'm not sure. But they put the wrong name, and the name that they had asked him to describe is not even mentioned in the story. So I was a bit confused. I let my husband check it, and he read the story, and he looked at the question. He didn't know what they were talking about because the name is completely different from what's in the story. So come Saturday, and what I did is that, Saturday morning, he brought the homework to me. That way he could complete it. He needed help. So what I did is that I crossed out the name that they mentioned for him to describe. I took a name in the story and substituted, and I told him to write about it. And I mentioned that on his homework log where I'm supposed to sign, I mentioned that they probably made a mistake and stuff like that. So I indicate what my intention, what I made him do. Same question, just different name. I just pick a name from the character, from the story that he read, and put it in place of the name that they mentioned in the question. So that the question remains the same, just the name, because the name that the teacher mentioned, none of us know who he is. He's not even mentioned in the story. So he did that on Saturday. And then we did some other things. He had tests. I sort of screamed at him because while looking through his folder, I realized there's a paper where he had to study. And he didn't tell me about it. If I didn't go through the folder, I will not see it. So I'm not really screaming at him. I told him that he should tell me when there's going to be a test. That way we could prepare. I don't want to stay at night, the night before the test, where I'm pushing him to understand what's going on. So over the weekend, when things is less hectic, it's not crunch time where he has to know everything, we go over it a little at a time. We spread it out for 2 days and we study it and things like that. So it's much easier when we have the weekend to study. So I was telling him that. But overall, over the weekend, he did absolutely wonderful. My oldest, on the other hand, he has a homework pass. I guess they were doing a game on Friday and his team won. The winner had a homework pass where they could choose a day where they don't have to do the homework. So the homework that he had to do, I wish he didn't have that homework pass, because he had to write a response to some question or something like that. So he need help on this. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save that homework and make him do it another time when I'm giving him work. So that homework, even though he didn't do it for the school, is not recommended because he uses his pass. But I will make him do it eventually because it's a good thing for him to practice. That's the main thing, is practice. So the overall thing is, for turning on my camera, is my youngest. I'm gonna leave this. I can't mess up his thing because he did everything that I asked him of. He read, he did everything. So I was telling him this morning, I was very proud of him for not giving me a hard time to do what he needed to do. Now, another thing that I already mentioned it to them, because now for my oldest birthday, my husband bought my oldest a tablet. All right, okay, you guys will see this here. These were on the frame, but they told us to remove it because they're cleaning it and they're repainting it. So that's why this is here. So we put it on, that's the sled. We put it on there so it doesn't sit on the carpet. So that's that. Don't mind this. But anyway, there's the tablet. I think the top one is my oldest. That's the newest. This one is my youngest. One thing that I realize is that they are spending too much time on the tablet. I don't mind them using the tablet after they finish what they needed to do, homework, reading, and some writing. So I told them they're gonna have to earn privileges to stay on the tablet during the week and weekend for more than 4 hours. So I'm giving them free half hour, 30 minutes to be on the tablet. I know it's not enough, but there's so many things that they need to do. They're gonna have to earn more time for it. So pretty much by 8 o'clock, they'll go to bed. I give them half hour to use the tablet. So if they wanna, let's say for instance, they finish their homework really quick. Let's say 7 o'clock they finish. So they have 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and up to 8:30 to use the tablet. So if they want 2 half hours, they need to do, like my oldest needs to practice his handwriting. He needs to know some of his timetables and his writing. I think I mentioned that, writing, timetable, and reading. And I'm gonna have to take reading out because reading is recommended by the school every day. So they have to do that. So this, I'm gonna take it out. They have to do it. They don't need to read to earn point. It's a must. So there's no point for reading. You have to do it. So it's writing, and it's learning their times tables or some additions and stuff like that. and practice their handwriting. So, and my oldest, he has to wash his own dishes. I don't want him to wash everybody's dishes, but at least his, when he finish it, he has to wash his dishes. Next year, also maybe my youngest could start washing his dishes, but right now it's my oldest. So if they want to earn more time to be on the tablet, because right now that's the thing, they gravitate toward to spend more time and to play, to watch YouTube, they have to earn time to play, to use it. So that's the thing I sort of set up, because they don't, I put them in music class, they don't want it. I try so hard to put them in so many different little activities, they don't like it. And their cousins are into all sort of stuff, and them, they just stuck to this freaking tablet. So I have to make it somewhat where they have to earn to use the tablet. And even if they want to practice their guitar or piano, that's another time for them to stay extra on the tablet. So that will be the new rule this week. I already mentioned it to I don't think I recorded when I was talking to them about it, but it's something that I've already mentioned to them over the weekend and this morning, I believe. So that's it. Let me finish clean up. I need to vacuum. So there's no gem for me today. That's it. I spoke to Michael about points system for you guys, how long you could stay on your tablet. Okay, you automatically have, what is it, 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
30 minutes. If you want more minutes,
you gotta do what we need to do.
that's right.
I wash dishes.
Dishes is is for Michael. His only your how do you call this, your plate. Okay, not everybody else, because later on that might change, but for now it's just that. Your handwriting, you need to practice that. You should see what he was saying. Oh, Daddy's always screaming at me about my handwriting. And I said, when I went to his school, he left me a letter. They made all the kids do that, and then I had to respond to his letter. What did I say about your writing?
Did she say that? Your
I did.
handwriting
I wrote
sucks?
that. Yes.
And it was exactly that.
All right.
Okay, so this is the medicals.
All right. Before you can,
Wait, Mark's done?
his after-school program is all filled up,
Okay.
Michael. So he doesn't have any.
Oh, shoot.
I was a little bit upset about that because they didn't send it to me on time. I had to request for it. Okay. The medical.
Is Mark done?
No.
So we getting money back, or?
Yeah, they returned the check.
So what about Mark?
Not Mark yet. Remember, Mark
Oh,
is
I
out
thought
of
you wrote the same check. That's
No.
All right, here it is again.